Hello, I'm Jesse Freed. In any relationship, there's a certain amount of give and take. Living with Mike Zaccardo is no exception. Now, having Mike as a roommate can be a very fulfilling experience in a variety of ways. Here are a few simple guidelines to help you make that experience as rewarding and as normal as possible.
What they're giving, 'cause I'm working for a living.
When many people are making a sandwich, they enjoy using mayonnaise as a condiment. Something you should know about Mike, however, is that as a young child, he had a particularly disturbing nightmare that involved a fish slamming into a wedding cake. By a logic that makes sense exclusively to him, this experience resulted in a pathological inability to consume, touch, smell, see, or believe himself to be in the presence of mayonnaise. It is imperative that before Mike moves into your apartment or house, you rid any traces of mayonnaise from your kitchen or anywhere in your apartment. For added security, we recommend that you hire a licensed professional to ensure that all traces have been eliminated. Mike spends a lot of time on his computer. After several hours, he may approach a trance-like state in which he does not eat, drink, go to the bathroom, shower, or get dressed. Don't worry, this is normal. However, if you are worried, there is a simple procedure which you can follow that will end a trance-like state immediately. First, enter Mike's room and flicker his lights twice. 1, 2. Then approach behind him and clap vigorously 3 times. 1, 2, 3. This should end the trance promptly. The placement of the clap is not critical, but Mike has been shown to respond most promptly to claps directly behind his left ear. Mirrors are a fascinating and useful way to determine one's own appearance. However, when sharing a living space with Mike, or even when venturing out into the world with him, as a general guideline, it is best to avoid encountering all mirrors or other reflective surfaces. Mike has an extraordinarily well-defined beard line, and he experiences high levels of pride in this fact. He often scrutinizes the definition of his beard line for extended periods of time in front of mirrors and other mirror-like surfaces. While it is difficult to control the reflectivity of one's surroundings when you're out for groceries, fitness, or social gatherings, in your own home there are many steps that you can take. Start with your own room. Mike has often been known, after entering your room for a social reason, to talk about a recent baseball game, for instance, to find a reflective surface and become distracted by his own beard line definition. This can go on for extended periods of time, and past roommates have noted that it can become unpleasant. We recommend using hefty garbage bags to cover up all mirrors and other reflective surfaces in your room when living with Mike. While this is somewhat unorthodox from a decorative standpoint, consider the alternative. Mike is prone to a psychological manifestation known as night terrors. While his case is on the relatively extreme end of the spectrum, the situation can be easily remedied by following a simple procedure to which he has become accustomed. Every night, once Mike has gone to bed, prepare a plate of raw meat and place it in front of his door. If using ground beef, be sure that the lean content is no greater than 80%. The high level of fat has a soothing effect on Mike's metabolism, and make sure that he goes back to sleep in a timely and calm manner. Baseball's my favorite. We're 50 out, we have $3! It's preferable to remove the plate before the end of the night. Most importantly, do not acknowledge this procedure with Mike during daylight hours. If he becomes aware of it, its effect on his subconscious mind will rapidly decrease. There are few other proven strategies for eliminating night terrors. this knowledge, we hope that you can make living with Mike Zaccardo as rewarding an experience as possible. From Mike Z's Tips for Life, I'm Jesse Freed. Good night.